Attention Source Cable Limited subscribers. Here's your chance to bypass the front desk and talk directly to the people in the know. Source Cable Limited representatives are here live in our studio, ready to take your phone calls and emails on Source Cable Limited services. Whether it's cable, internet, or the new digital telephone service, they want to hear from you. The number, 905-645-3232. Get connected.
Welcome to Cable Connection, brought to you by Source Cable. Great to be here once again. As always, I am your host, and it's always a privilege and a pleasure to be in the Cable 14 studios. Of course, Source Cable is one of the funding cable companies. So let's talk to Jeremy now McCarthy from Hollywood Suite. And if you want, you can follow them on Twitter, at True Movie Lover.
That's right, yeah.
There you go. You follow them, like them on Facebook, the whole works, or go to hollywoodsuite.ca. Great website to go to. Let's talk a little bit about Hollywood Suite.
Sure.
You have four movie companies that you deal with, or
That's right.
three, and then the action one. Why don't you go through those?
It's an interesting story. So we have 4 full-time HD channels that offer commercial-free, uncut movies 24/7. We have Warner Films, we have the MGM channel, Sony Movie Channel, and a new brand called AXN Movies. And AXN is actually a brand that Sony owns that's available in Southeast Asia that's always done series and whatnot.
Okay.
And this is the first time AXN's come to North America and really branded themselves with a movie product. So all 4 of these make up Hollywood Suite.
Bill, we talked about how this has really taken off. Now is a really good time of year with the holidays just around the corner. You know, there's people out there lurking, unfortunately. How do you protect your house? Source security.
Well, like you mentioned, this time of year when everybody has Christmas presents and stuff lying around the house, unfortunately the crime rate does go up a little bit in December. So like you said, protect yourself, not just in the burglar end of it, but fire. So if fire happens, of course, there goes your presents and stuff. Not only your living style, everything else goes up in smoke. As I mentioned earlier, in the lead-in, the carbon monoxide with the furnaces and stuff, fireplaces going this time of year. Floods, Hamilton's prone to floods at certain times of the year, so there's that as well to look into. So basically anything imaginable you can monitor and protect your family.
What are some of the promotions that are going on at this point? I know there's a few of them, but what are some that might tickle their fancy during this time of year, Gord?
Well, the best promotion is always the free preview. So as Jeremy mentioned, if you have an HD terminal and HD TV, you can get quite a few of our new networks in a free preview until the end of December for Movie Time and Food Network, the end of January for the 4 Hollywood Suites. And one of the other services that people have been asking about a lot is FX Canada. So we're proud to have launched that as well. So there's lots of free previews. We got some great deals on HD terminals and PVRs right now. Under $100, so it's never been a better time to go HD.
People always look at their bill in September, oh, there was an increase here, increase there, but when you compare us to other companies throughout Canada and even North America when it comes to your entertainment value in television, let me tell you, we're very affordable.
Yeah, we are. In fact, our prices, what we like to say is, you know, whatever your pocketbook will allow, we have it.
Daryl, the internet, it never gets lost. I know it's on the big project board there, but it's something that has become so reliable for our customers and has become such a rock for us at Source Cable that people don't, you know, they're wanting it, they're getting it, but so many of our customers already have it. But now they can increase. And again, the speeds and the prices are just, they're almost off kilter in a positive way for the subscriber. Talk to us about how you've been able to do some of this behind the scenes.
Sure. Unlike a TV channel launch where you wake up one morning and there's suddenly 21 new channels, even though actually there was about a year's worth of work that went into that. Internet's one of those things where it's just an ongoing every day. We're improving something else. We're putting fiber deeper into the neighborhoods. We're increasing our speeds, and as Gord mentioned, in September we actually reduced the prices on our higher end internet packages just to get more people in to the 16 and 25 megabit per second packages. So it's one of those ongoing maintenance things. In fact, we're in tomorrow at 5 a.m. We got maintenance on some fiber in the Upper Wentworth area. So it's an ongoing project, and we will continue to get faster and maintain the pricing to get as many people on it as possible.
how do you compare yourself to the competition? How are you better than them?
Well, I think it's a good question, and I think when you look at movie channels, everybody has sort of a similar offering. I think what sets us apart is the ability for us to bring it to the consumer in high definition only, but also the fact that it is commercial free. So the movies are uninterrupted, and they are completely unedited. So we don't do anything to the film that you wouldn't see on DVD or a Blu-ray in this case. And I think there's a general, consumers don't like having to watch a commercial while they're watching their favorite film, right? So you're watching Enter the Dragon perhaps, and then 15 minutes in you're going to get yelled at by the ShamWow guy, and you might tune away and watch something else and what have you. I think what's really cool about Hollywood Suite is you're just going to sit down, you get engaged, and you look at the clock, and it's 3 o'clock in the morning. And I think that's kind of a cool thing. So you're getting that home video experience right in your house and at a really reasonable price point.
Talk to us a little bit about that when you first get the call and that process going through and how you can help out a customer, as simple as it can be or as convoluted if that's what they require.
Yeah, you can start from the free basic that you mentioned earlier. And even with that free basic, you're not limiting yourself to expand later on. We can still do all the home automation. We can add the fire detectors. We can add smoke detectors, the CO, all that stuff onto it. So what we do a walkthrough, whether it's your house or business, assess what your needs and wants are. We give you the best bang for the buck. We don't try to oversell you. We point out your weaknesses, your strengths in your house. And I mean, the ultimate is that they decide what they want based on our expertise to them.
Let's talk about the internet one more time in regards to, we are, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong guys, one of the only companies to offer unlimited downloading. And people are saying, what? Come on, that's impossible. I'm going to get charged something. No, no, no. Unlimited downloading. It's something we should be very proud of, right, Daryl?
Absolutely. We have spent a lot of time and money, actually. It sounds funny to say that we spent time and money making things unlimited, but that's the case. And if you look around at any of the competition and even the neighboring cable companies, the big thing today is everyone's talking about transfer limits, bandwidth limits, caps, throttling, depending on what programs you're using. We don't have any of that. So there's no equipment that does any throttling. There's no bandwidth counting, no caps. It's truly unlimited.
When you come into our area, you don't need a terminal, you don't need a box at every single television. And Gord and Daryl, again, this is just something that we have worked towards to make it just, that much easier yet again.
Yeah, we have a lot of what we call hidden gems. I mean, we're proud of our digital and our HD lineup, and if you have a terminal, you've got that. But a lot of people have 3, 4, 5 TVs, and they don't necessarily want a terminal on every TV. We have a very strong analog lineup, 60 channels, where you don't have to go out and pay more money for a terminal. You don't have to pay rent, you have to buy one, and you still get good, solid TV. The other thing that I consider to be a bit of a hidden gem that maybe people aren't aware of, our home phone service.
Yes.
We have a GTA, Greater Toronto Area, local calling area. That's probably the biggest local calling area in North America. I mean, someone from Hamilton can call someone from Pickering, Ontario, and that's considered a local call.
Daryl, some final thoughts. We got a few minutes left here. I'm just going to kind of go through everyone once more time. Some final thoughts on Source Cable and what we can expect maybe moving into the future the next 6 months or so.
Sure, yeah. I mentioned the HD channels. We're going to continue to grow that lineup. And we're already doing the testing and development on new interfaces, whole home PVR, TV everywhere, streaming to your iPad, that kind of stuff. So it's in the works, it's coming, and stay tuned.
Gord, marketing?
Well, I would just encourage everybody to check out all the new HD channels. Start at 703 and work your way all the way up to 864. There's a lot of great channels there. 21 brand new ones. We don't have enough time for me to go through them all.
Well, like I said earlier, to start off with the basic, the big thing move now is to the smart home monitoring. You actually can interact with it, see what's going on, control it remotely. It's the wave of the future, absolutely.
Free previews on until January 31st. uncut, commercial-free movies 24/7 across 4 different networks. Very soon, Hollywood Suite on Demand will come your way. Watch what you want, when you want.
Again, thank you so much for tuning in to Cable Connection. It is greatly appreciated. On behalf of all of our guests on the panel here at Cable Connection, thank you very much. Hey, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Feliz Navidad. We'll see you in a few months. I'm Mike Fortune. Take care, Hamilton.